Hey everybody, Grand Rising, good afternoon and good evening. Before I even get started, thank you to everyone who subscribed and was watching my videos. We made it to 1,000 subscribers this week, and I literally couldn't have done it without you guys. So, let's get started. Grand Rising, good afternoon, and good evening. Y'all, I don't know what in the world is going on out here in these celebrity streets. Allegedly, because we have no evidence of this, but allegedly, word on the curb is there was a possible little mishmash, okay, a throwing of the hands and feet between Jaden Alexis and Chrisean Rock. Now, Jaden Alexis' friend is saying that this isn't true. This never happened. This is fraudulent. The rumor has it that Blueface and Jaden were out to dinner and they got into, a argument because allegedly Chrisean called. Jaden was furious about her calling. They got to yelling and whatnot. Ended up having to leave the establishment. Blueface takes Jaden home. And Jaden has her friend to follow Blueface, allegedly, to where he met up with Chrisean. Now, there's two stories about where they met up. One story says that they got into it in a public place. The initial story I heard said that she followed him to Chrisean's house. Now, I wouldn't tell anybody to follow anybody to anybody's home, because when you follow people to someone's home, that person has the right to bear arms and to protect themselves against whatever transpires once you enter the limits of their property. Now, we, like I said, don't know if this is true, because the picture that Jaden put out where she says she's up, she said Mama J, that's what she called herself. She's up cooking something for her fans in the studio. And I'll be real with y'all, that picture looked like it had 8 filters on it. And she had the cloth of Mother Mary wrapped around, her head like a shawl. And then we haven't heard from Blueface and Chrisean at all. And Chrisean has already told us when we don't hear from her and Blue at the same damn time, they're together. That was the first thing that I thought of when this whole thing transpired was, whatever happens, it's extremely rare to see these two this quiet when there's a potentially, how do I say this, a potential viral moment. Now, we know both of them are on papers. So, yeah, when you're on papers, you don't want to say anything that can get Johnny Law to come knock on your door. So it would be best to sweep this under the rug, right? Well, with all of that being said, we're going to tap into the energy around everybody. Let me see what deck I plan on using. So that we can see the energy around everybody in the situation. I mean, no matter what happens, I'm going to say this and I'm going to keep saying this. Neither one of these women are winning when it comes to, whoever gets Blueface, because Blueface is going to do what it is that he does. He is never going to be faithful, and he owes everybody but us at this point. So he's going to go where the money resides, and he's going to do whatever it is he has to do to make sure that he gets the bills paid. And if either one of them deals with them, then that means that They are also taking on whatever his problems are, whatever his debts are, and that's on them. So I want to, get a deck for everybody involved. Alrighty, so I'll use the Mystic Mondays for JAIDYN. We'll put her up first. Oh, also, JAIDYN did a tweet and delete, and the internet, boy, when I say the internet don't miss, people screenshotted that tweet, and she said that she was cheating anyway, and she tagged this Mexican rapper. Y'all forgive me because I don't remember his name right now, but he's also like doing a lot of advertising for cookies, so I don't know if he has his own dispensary or how that works. I just know he's short as hell. Me and him are probably the same height. We both can't reach nothing. So outside of that, let's get it, y'all. Jaden Alexis, energetically, is anything true about this altercation? Show me the energy around Jaden Alexis. Is anything true about this altercation? Is this fabricated or is this true? What doggone it? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups and the Moon. So this is showing that someone is deeply in their feelings and they're hiding things. They're very, very, in a dark place in their heart space. And things are going left either way it goes due to poverty. Which makes sense because Blueface has everything that they own upside down. If I'm not mistaken, if it's not this week, next week, that house is supposed to go up for auction. Cards are sticking together. She really doesn't want to talk about what happened. I feel a lot of hurt energy around the heart space. So Queen of Swords, this is someone who can be very swift to speak, but not necessarily somebody who thinks before they speak. Because like I said, this is somebody who's hiding how they actually feel. They feel very deeply, but they're holding it within. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. The Fool is someone who took a leap of faith. So we were told that the argument was possibly about Chrisean, but it looks like there could have been bad blood around this financial situation, and this is really what had her off put in the first place. And this is like walking away from a relationship with someone, and also somebody that you've been dealing with for a long time, also dealing with somebody that you've been dealing with from the past. So it's looking like she's contemplating finally letting go of this situation. Yes, putting this situation to rest. The Magician and Seven of Pentacles. This is someone trying to manifest new opportunities. This is like sowing seeds to reap a bigger harvest, but this is also as you sow, so shall you reap. So this is like energy that was put out returning to sender. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the independent woman. So, wow. It would be very interesting if we find out somewhere down the line that these two have possibly already broken up and just haven't announced it publicly, allegedly. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. Four of Wands. Y'all, wounded warrior is a card of somebody who allegedly possibly could have gotten beat up. So this is like fighting over, you know, home stability, relationship, marriage, because Four of Wands represents all of those things. So money being in reverse, being upset and hurt over that, fighting over family instability, allegedly, and a cycle coming to an end. So it's like she's realizing that it's inevitable. Eventually she's going to have to let go, whether she wants to or not. The Chariot. This is moving forward, moving on, and having hope in a situation. So just wow. I just said that she had said that, you know, she was already dealing with somebody else. And it's like, here we go. Strength, Five of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords. And this is what's showing at the bottom of the deck as I'm looking at it right now. So this is like holding it together, being in deep regret, deep remorse. Things are at a standstill, like trying to figure out where to go from here, because we know the money is upside down and things are pretty much, how do I say this? It's like wading in the water, right? And then deciding that it's best for you to just move forward from a toxic situation. Feeling like you've been stuck in stasis. Princess of Cups and the Fool. So, Princess in the Cups, once again, taking a leap because you were in your feelings. Taking a chance, jumping off the porch because you were in your feelings. Making a decision to move forward towards victory and to take action. To lay something to rest, to move forward towards victory and to take action. Now, like I said, allegedly, we have no proof that anything has happened, but this is looking like, you know, she decided to take matters into her own hands and to take action over the situation with this lover. Queen of Cups, okay? So Queen of Cups also deals with intuition. And notice she got a drink in her hand. Now, they said that they had been out drinking. They've been having a good time at the restaurant. Notice this person is sitting and thinking and contemplating with a drink in their hand. So it's like being in a certain headspace where you're emotional. You know what you know. Can't nobody tell you no different. Don't play in my face. And you decide to manifest a situation because it falls under the Magician. But coming over here to the Seven of Pentacles, as you sow, so shall you reap. So, Eight of Swords, this is being stuck, trapped, and also facing going to jail. So this is why everybody is being quiet over the situation. Remember, I said Blueface and Chrisean are on papers. But even though Chrisean is on papers, you came to her, so it would be self-defense. So it would be best if everybody just decides to be quiet about this situation, because Five of Pentacles, this ain't good for anybody involved. Everybody could end up out in the cold. Everybody could end up losing money. Everybody could end up ass out. So I'm going to tap out of this energy around Jaden Alexis. Lord, tap into Blueface next. And then we're going to tap into Chrisean and be done. I don't want to drag this out too long, because Lord knows, as soon as I'm done with this, there'll probably be a new story on YouTube in 3 seconds. But these two have been extremely quiet. And like Chrisean said, when they're quiet, this is when we need to pay attention. Blueface, Blueface, Blueface. Oh, Mr. Jonathan. Carlitza says she going to court for her grandparents' rights. You over there with Chrisean fighting to make a new baby for her to go to court for, so she can have grandparent rights over what, the next 2 to 12 children. We'll see. Allegedly. So what's the energy around Blueface? Is this just a rumor, or did something actually jump off? King of Wands. King of Wands is a card of action. King of Pentacles. Grounded in stability. When something's grounded in stability, you could take this to the bank. Oh, yeah. Allegedly. The High Priestess and the Empress. So this is let me slow down. So this is like shrouded in mystery around his baby mamas. Okay, because Empress represents mother, also represents a pregnant woman. So it's like he's taking a vow of secrecy to protect his baby mother or the pregnant baby mother. Now we said, no, we didn't say shit, excuse me. Chrisean said that she was pregnant again. And she alleged to being pregnant again in a Jason Lee interview. Bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Swords. So that lets me know that this is what the rumor said, that they got to arguing in a restaurant, because Chrisean said over the phone, he got me pregnant again, or that's why he got me pregnant again. Whatever it was, she mentioned over the phone that he got her pregnant again, and it led to arguing. So this is like the secrecy around getting Chrisean pregnant again. I want to go back and reference my, I want to say, what is the Jaden Alexis reading? I think it was when being the perfect rider hurts. I said that there was a possibility that she could break up with him and leave him once another baby manifests. And here it is. You know what's going on with him and Jaden? Car's just doing backflips. Seven of Swords. Okay, well, we don't expect nothing different from Blueface. Seven of Swords, being sneaky. Ace of Cups in reverse. He's being sneaky because he's pouring out one cup to pour from another. Page of Swords. Okay, so that's somebody watching. And it led to a Five of Cups. So if we go back to when it said that she had followed him to Chrisean's house, only thing I could think of is, you got Apple phones, you got that Find My Phone and all that type of stuff with trackers on the phone, or possibly, tapping into, whatever the tracking system is on the vehicle to see where the vehicle, may be located. However she did it, she was on her Inspector Gadget, allegedly. So we got the Hangman and Death. So this complication brought an ending to one situation and caused it to transition. And the beginning of another one, the Page of Wands. So I personally don't understand why either one of them put up with this. But, I mean, some people they like the drama. Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the whole reason why he walked away from JAIDYN, okay? He was pushing JAIDYN, pushing her single. It wasn't producing what he needed fast enough, allegedly. So he walked into this other relationship because it put him back on top. If he's with Chrisean, he's got everything he needs. Chrisean is the bag. Allegedly. Yep, Page of Wands. Falling under the High Priestess and the Empress. So that's secretly going back to the woman who you got pregnant for new opportunities. Knight of Swords, rushing in with communication. Seven of Swords, falling over the Hermit. You got the Hermit right here. Seven of Swords, being sneaky while presenting being alone. So he wanted her to show the world that she was by herself, that they weren't together, but Chrisean kept blowing him up. She kept blowing up his spot, telling the truth about them dealing with each other. And we've got the Nine of Swords, which led to anxiety because he knew he was going to have to empty this cup over here, this Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. Keep telling y'all blue is self-serving. Knight of Swords. So the communication coming back in about what he was doing caused, like I said, the one situation to come to an end. And in the meantime, he was manifesting what he needed to do to get into the other one. Because like I said, y'all, you got to remember that house is going up for auction. Is it what, the 14th, the 15th? It's like next week. It's literally like in a few days. So he abandoned ship over here, left them stuck so that he could go and secure himself. Ten of Swords. So when she followed him and saw what she saw, it's like the ultimate betrayal. Like being stabbed in the back for the last time. By who? The Emperor, the baby daddy, the controlling person of this situation. Ace of Swords, bottom of the deck. That is a card that indicates truth. Eight of Pentacles. Hangman and Death to the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a wrap to the working situation. Everything with him is transactional. He's all about the bottom line. Who's going to, afford him whatever he needs at this time. So, me personally, I can't tell neither one of these women how to move. I would say for the both of them to leave him the hell alone because it's not beneficial to either one of them. It's a loss on the both of them. But Chrisean, girl, I'm pretty sure that there's somebody else out there with the long stroke who could treat you way better, and they definitely don't have over 13 million in debt. So, wow. Let's tap into Chrisean's energy, and then we're gonna tap out, because this is getting a little too dusty for my liking. Alrighty. Chrisean Rock. Is this a rumor, or is there some validity to this? Is this a rumor, or is there some truth to this? Knight of Swords. Somebody rushing in with a message. Somebody rushing in with communication. Ace of Swords. This is a card of truth. The Star. That is the Aquarius. So it's like when Blue came to her house, he was rushing in with communication to speak to her, to tell her a truth or the truth about something. Tell me more. Allegedly. Knight of Wands. High Priestess. Okay? Knight of Wands and High Priestess. Remember, the High Priestess came out in the last deck with Blue when we were talking about them dealing with each other secretly. So he was trying to come and get his little mushroom wet, okay, in secret, and got caught. There's the truth card. Allegedly. And ended up out in the cold. So, like I said, nobody is winning in this situation, because this is like you got caught in a situation. There was no explanation that could get you out of it. Don't come home. You don't live here anymore. You might as well stay here with her. But at the end of the day, it's like, why do you care about him coming home? All of y'all ain't gonna live there in about 4 or 5 days. High Priestess. What is this secret, shrouded mystery? So it's a secret around what the actual argument was about, the actual communication. But there was definitely harsh communication, arguing. Yes, leaving a toxic situation, moving forward. The Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, being defensive. Also, having to defend yourself. Because as you can see, this is one person with a wand defending themselves against others, which is possibly somebody allegedly getting jumped. And it leads to somebody becoming the King of Pentacles. Who becomes the King of Pentacles? Y'all. This is the card of Blueface, the Aquarius. This is the most unluckiest lucky person I've ever seen in my life. So, allegedly, he goes over here to kick it with Chrisean in secret, who he claims he ain't with, who we ain't supposed to know he with. He gets caught over there, gets caught out there, allegedly. And it leads to him ending up being back with Chrisean and on the outs with JAIDYN at the most perfect time this could have ever happened, because they needed a new place to stay anyway. See this? Five of Swords falling under the Knight of Wands. That's them arguing over him running around, messing with this one, that one, and that one. Here's the thing that I don't seem to get. Maybe it's just me. I feel lost in the sauce on this one. Don't get me wrong. No man No woman or man that cares about their significant other wants to share them with somebody. But I don't get how she goes so hard when he goes over to Chrisean's house. But no sooner y'all got engaged, you had the other side chick who popped up and said he was just with me. He ain't gonna never be solid with you. And then you got him, going over to another YouTuber slash podcaster's house and hooking up with people at that house, and then coming back to you, and y'all going live because your song is on the radio, and he has you giving him sloppy toppy while he's on live. But none of that energy goes towards any of the other situations. It's always only when it's Chrisean. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, the craziest dynamic ever. It's like, why allow or accept him to cheat with anybody? Not just Chrisean. I mean, just anybody. Damn it, even my cards then got confused and fell off the table. I don't know. It's just the weirdest thing to me. I want to say he cheated with like 6 girls in 1 week, and the only time we see her flare up and get emotional is if it's Chrisean. Is it just me? Like, am I lost? That's weird to me. Let's go. I think it's all messed up, not just with one person. So here it is. Mr. Aquarius, the star, falling under the Ace of Swords. So it's a lot of truth to this, and we've got heavy anxiety because we've got, being pillow to post, being broke, being homeless, and then having all this anxiety. So now he's got to play nice over here at Chrisean's house, because once he leaves her house, he really doesn't have anywhere to go. They got like 6 minutes left at this house. Carlissa went public saying can't nobody come to her house. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got like 10 other side chicks he can, do like most raggedy dudes in the hood and pick a different chick house to spend a night, and I mess with you for the night. I spend a night, okay, I'm out. This chick, next, whatever, what have you, right? All messy. The reader falling under the high priestess. So that's like double intuition. And then you got the 10 of swords. Y'all, Chrisean playing a real ugly, dirty game. And it's like she knows what she's signing up for, and that's what makes this so crazy, because the high priestess is very tapped in, very intuitive. The reader, meaning that if she is not in high priestess type energy herself, she has talked to someone who could possibly be, a prophet or somebody who is like me, who has told her that not only is this a dead end, this is a situation that you may not recuperate from if it gets out of hand. The Magician under the 6 of Swords. So that's manifesting a situation to leave behind a toxic situation and go towards, a better situation, a calmer situation. But sadly, this situation is not going to end well. It's going to eventually lead to heartbreak, as it always does. when it's all said and done, this leads right back to betrayal. She's going to have to be very careful. The thing that she's defending and protecting right now is one of those situations that what makes you laugh can also make you cry. So energetically, from what I see, there was definitely a situation, and I don't expect too much to be said, like I said earlier, because people are on paper and they don't need to get in trouble. But her even entertaining this, Chrisean even entertaining this, is going to put her in a world of trouble down the line. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this dusty energy, y'all. I wish everybody involved healing and some type of resolution without people, ending up in really, really sticky situations and bad places. Now, as much as I want to wish Chrisean the best in this situation, I'm going to pray for her protection and pray for her to increase her relationship with God, increase her self-esteem and her self-love so that she can know her worth and go towards what's best for her and her baby, or possibly babies, if she really is pregnant with number 2, because from what I see, there's another one on board. But this reading is adjourned, and I thank you all for tapping in with me. Have a good night.